Hi Justin, just a quick video looking at local storage on the current version. So I'm logged in, just on current listings. Uh, let's have a look at local storage at the moment. It's empty basically. It's got your avatar. I think that's from the new version. So if I open an inspection, what happens at this point is it dynamically loads from the server. It just loads it into local storage just as a temporary snapshot, just purely to display it on screen. Now, if I click done, it saves that data back to the server. Even though there's no changes, it just writes it back to the server. So if I look in local storage now, it's empty because it loaded the data and it saved it back. So there's no need to keep it. So now maybe if I'll just go to a different property. So I've started a new inspection on this property. I look in local storage. So far there's none because I haven't put any people in. But now I'm going to disconnect the network. So I unplug the network. I'm offline now. And I'll put in new person, test 01, or maybe test 99 will do. Save. Now if I look in local storage, as expected, we've got that record in there. I'll just mention, let me just put in another person. I'll show you something else. So test 86. You see, the old version uses local storage a bit differently to you. It's got a record for each person, like there's a record in local storage for that one and a record in local storage for that one. The way you're doing it, you've got one record for the whole inspection. So you are storing in a different structure in local storage. Doesn't matter. Your version is intended to replace this version, completely replace it. All this code should be deleted. All this old code is to be replaced by your version. So if it's different, it doesn't matter. Anyway, back to the local storage. Okay, so I've got two people in there. I've added them, but I'm currently offline, so they haven't been saved to the server. And now I'll click done. Okay, it comes up with this message. You don't have to worry about creating this message. We don't need it. It's just a message saying, don't worry, you've lost connection. Don't worry, your data's safe, all that type of stuff. So I'll just keep going and I'll log out. So now we've put in people and we've lost connection and they haven't been saved to the server. So now I'm just plugging in my network cable again. So I'm back online. So now if I log in again, okay, this is going to be a little bit tricky. If I look in local storage, it's empty. But if I look in the database, they're the people, right? What happened? They went into local storage, and when I closed Weblink, they stayed in multi-storage. As soon as I logged back in, it found something in local storage and it saved it to the server and it emptied local storage again. So even though I was offline when I put those people in, just by logging back in, it found them in local storage and updated them to the server. So now if I go back to that property, they just load back from the server again. So they come back into local storage. So I mean, that's how it works basically. It just never builds up. It's just whatever comes in local storage, it just keeps trying to write it back because there's never much in there. It doesn't build up, so there's never much in there. Even if I open 3 or 4 inspections, it ends up with a dozen records. They just all write back. Anyway, I'm starting to babble on, so I hope this has been useful. See ya.